Captain, dodge!
Must be real disappointing. Looks like I win again. Hey, I'll at least give you points for having guts.
I had a good thing going. Till you ruined everything.
Got followed through, if nothing else. I'll admit, you impress me, Jack the Collector. Think I'm starting to see how you got your hands on so many relics.
Does that mean you might return to my crew?
In your dreams.
Damn it. Oh.
What you think we'll find?
Anchors away!
Oh, what a big-ass ocean!
Bet the view from the crow's nest is pretty spectacular.
Did you see that fish? Looked tasty to me.
Ah, nothing like the open sea. Sure brings back memories.
Yeah, sure as shit does. Got me feeling all nostalgic, too.
You two agreeing? Damn, you're freaking me out. Hit me. What memories you got?
One time you had a craving for some Otoro, Captain, so we rented a tuna boat on your orders.
Mm-hmm.
Most dangerous fishing trip of my life. When the storm hit, I thought we were screwed.
Sounds dumb as shit.
Hey, you were the one who told us to go! I get stressed just thinking about it!
Just look up how to fish online, you said. So we went out to sea like idiots.
And? We get any tuna?
Actually, you fished up a huge one on your own that day. We had a big-ass party and everything.
It was delicious, to be sure, Captain.
Sounds like me, all right. Only the best for my loyal crew.
Everyone was worn out afterward. We were all useless for about a week.
Boy, that air is refreshing.
Ooh, choices, choices. Maybe this one?
To work then.
Once more the party begins. So come along and join the battle.
This what you want? Let's go with that. All right. Calling that done. She's looking good. All right. Calling that done. She's looking good. All right. Calling that done. This what you want? Let's go with that. All right. Calling that done. Let's go with that. All right. Calling that done. This what you want? All right. Calling that done. Let's go with that.
Ooh, choices, choices. Ooh, you like it.
Anchors away!
So, after wrapping up out here,
Are you trying to remind me I got...
sure, there's that. You lost all your memories, right?
You might have a point there. Be up to you to show me the happenings.
Like I got any clue what you call happening.
Oh, so the bro shit's all tough.
Well, now that I think of
The batting center?
me, when I think of going someplace with you, that's the first place that came to mind. Maybe I just want to see you in that raggedy-ass batter's...
Trusty bat? Loser pays for you.
You're on.
Sounds like a
Ain't that the truth? Hope we don't run into the Coast Guard.
Anchors away!
Man, as if... Hey, I'm just... You ought to be...
Sunshine?
Say what now? Shh, just... So I'll show you. Listen, like a bird... Cap...
Lantern.
What? That's our cap...
Damn straight.
Like a bell for war.
What you think we'll find?
Captain.
I was thinking the same.
Why not? You two have been...
Fuck.
Hope we don't run into the...
Hey, over there! Do you think it's a mermaid?
Nah. You got tall...
Dang, guess they don't really...
Mystical creature?
I ran a...
You? Didn't...
I ain't.
Kappa?
Green River Monster had a Japanese folktale.
You got... There was a fake one causing trouble. That. If the captain was telling it...
Cruising... Hell, it's a big, hairy world.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
In full sail ahead.
First a treasure hunt.
Boy, that air is fresh.
Certifications.
Whew. It's been ages since we've done something like this. Ah, shit. I'm excited to drink with you again, boss.
Hey, Minami, he's captain now, remember?
My bad. Force of habit.
Don't sweat it. You've been calling me boss for years, yeah? Bound to slip out once in a while.
Damn, you're being so nice.
No kidding. You know, somehow, you feel different than you used to be. I guess losing your memories can affect your whole personality, huh?
All right, dish the dirt. What was the old me like?
The old you? Well, you probably would have ignored me if I called you boss like I did just now. For real, I would have kept going without realizing it. I'd have gone on and on until BAM! You finally snapped on me. Then I'd end up on the receiving end of that trusty bat of yours.
Minami's used to the punishment, so he's fine. But you'd lay down hits that would kill a normal man easy.
Would I? Hell, I can't imagine. You're telling me I really pulled that kind of shit?
Yeah, it's all true. Every word.
Okay, but do you think I'd do the same to the Goromaru's crew? If they pissed me off, I mean.
Good question. Hard to say. If you ask me, though, I'd say probably not.
You've always got Noah with you these days, after all. I think that might have an effect here. A big part of what's, well, keeping the mad dog, you know, in check.
You're acting like a reasonable person for once.
Minami! That's going too far!
Sorry, Captain. Forgot my place for a second there.
Nah, don't sweat it, Minami-kun. Come on, raise your head.
Ugh, gross. Think I just threw up a little. What the holy hell was that?
Unacceptable is what it was. The Mad Dog of Shimano would never say something so nice.
Hey, lay off, you two. I just said something that came to mind. Still trying to get a feel for the guy I used to be, you know?
Nah, that was way too gentlemanly for you. Where'd that even come from?
You don't understand yourself at all. Even if you were joking, that was way too far.
Shut your traps. I don't need lectures from you. How about that one? Any better?
Woo! I felt a bit of the old you coming through. That's the spirit.
I knew you could do it, boss!
All right, enough. I get it already.
Anyway, looks to me like this amnesia shit's the real deal, huh?
So, did drinking with us help, you think? Anything coming back to you at all?
I guess I might have expected to feel a bit nostalgic, or like talking with you was real relaxing or something.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, I didn't feel shit.
Nothing?
Well, for what it's worth, we couldn't forget you if we tried, boss. Even without your memories or your proud name, you still look just like the man we dedicated our lives to.
Way back when I first joined the family, you devoted yourself to beating the rules into me. Felt like I was always hovering in limbo, life or death, 24/7. That's how I learned your superior's orders are absolute. The training was so brutal, I swear I felt my heart stop at least once every 3 days or so.
Now you're just exaggerating.
Then how about this? Once, there was a massive ticking time bomb set up in Kamurocho. Probably about 20 years ago now. And for some inexplicable reason, you and I were the ones who had to defuse it. We had to cut a certain number of colored wires in the correct order, or we'd die instantly. I've never been so terrified in my entire life. You were directing me the whole time. On your orders, I snipped wire after wire.
Bomb defusal, huh? Who knew I had that in my arsenal? Damn, us Yakuza sure are a handy bunch, ain't we?
No, that's not it. You didn't know the first thing about defusing a bomb. But even so, trusting nothing but your own instincts, you made me play along with your guessing game and cut the wires knowing one mistake would mean our deaths!
Nishida? Hey, you doing okay there, bud?
If I had the means, I'd forget that nightmare, but it still haunts me, in my dreams, even when I'm awake! And yet, you don't even remember it one bit, do you, boss? It's too cruel!
Yeah, right. That's a good one. What kind of moron would actually try to defuse a bomb just going off his gut? Leave that sort of action hero shit to the cops. Seriously, I can't imagine ever doing something that stupid.
No, really. There were dozens of bombs, and no time left before they all exploded. Looking back, I never imagined your orders were based on nothing more than instincts. The hell was I thinking?
Wait, so you're saying it was all true then?
I'd never lie to you. I watched the timer count down on the bombs with my own eyes. I was quaking in my boots. But you were laughing and joking, same as always.
Well, maybe I was feeling the pressure too, and that was my way of coping with it. By the way, was it just you and me, Nishida? No one else was involved?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Well, 'cause if I had to guess, I'd say it probably means you were the family member I trusted most, is all.
Oh, really? Sorry about that.
Well, if I couldn't rely on you, I would have brought someone else, don't you think?
If that's true, then... Hell, that really means the world!
Ask me again when I get my memory back. All right?
I will!
Yo, look at you, Nishida.
Yeah!
You know, you being unpredictable was part of your charm. All a part of what made the Mad Dog of Shimano tick. Whenever we were with you, we never had the slightest clue what might happen next. That was the fun of it.
Right. It's got its perks. It's why we've remained by your side all this time. We're waiting patiently for your return. You get your memories back, and we'll have our boss again.
But until that day, you ain't boss no more. We're sticking with Captain, right?
Damn straight. Besides, what's a salty sea dog without a loyal crew? How about a toast? Nishida, Minami, I'll be counting on you. Cheers! Cheers!
Cheers!
What you think we'll find?
Huh? That a merchant ship?
Better off following the currents.
I could go for a bite.
Anchors away!
Your head, sweetie? Hey, sailor. Looking for a place to lay your head, sweetie?
This place is pirate.
Great fight, great fight.
This place is pirate heaven. Watch out for shit.
Good to see you again, Captain Majima. I gather you had quite a time in Honolulu. But I trust you've new artillery to show for it?
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, in any case, everything is in order for your final battle with Mortimer.
Good. That's why I'm here.
Captain, speak of the devil. It's that Mortimer guy himself.
You climbed the ranks a lot quicker than I expected. Safe to say there's more to the Goro pirates than meets the eye.
Well, maybe you ought to use those eyes to watch your back, then. Took you 7 years to rise all the way to the top, and now we're coming to take it from you. Fancy that, huh?
Oh, that's rich. A showman like you should know that it's better to captivate the audience by building up the challengers. There's an art to keeping the rabble excited. You've played your role well.
Big talk.
Hey, you remember my dad? He's never gotten over you stabbing him in the back.
I imagine he hasn't. In fact, I'll bet this face still haunts his dreams. Fortunately, our Grand Naumachia only grows bloodier waged on such bitter tides.
What the heck's he talking about?
Yeah, who cares? Arguing with this dipshit don't mean squat.
Well, Captain Majima, Raymond Law awaits your arrival. I was asked to remind you he'll be in the Queen's castle, and so here I am.
Just had to run your mouth before you got to the message, huh?
Forgive me. My heart's ablaze for what's to come. Perhaps that's a swashbuckler in me.
I'd almost forgot. Last time, Law told me to come find him. Said we have a lot to discuss.
It's gotta be about the treasure, right, Captain?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But there's only one way to find out.
Hey, nice! There's a treasure chest! Can we go look for it?
Apologize, and I might let you go.
Pain in the ass.
Apologize, and I might let you go.
Lousy dance partners.
Man's got to take pride.
Seems you've been hard at work on your ship, Captain Majima. Finally, you and Mortimer will be squaring off. I can only imagine how wild the crowd's going to sound.
So what? Queen's out right now?
If you knew her, you'd know that woman hates sitting still. Thankfully, that's rather convenient for us. After all, better we speak in private.
Oh?
You understand. The Esperanza Hall. Why involve anyone who isn't in the know? Nobody wants more grasping hands. Queens especially. She's liable to demand the lion's share. And you've never seen stickier fingers.
Just one problem there. I get the feeling she ain't exactly out of the loop.
Be that as it may, nothing changes. We've still got a head start on her.
We do, huh? Since when was this a we thing?
I'm not sure how much you've been made privy to. Rodriguez and I have an arrangement. Contract from before you showed up. I expect it to be honored.
And what's it say?
Everything he finds on that island goes through me, to be distributed through channels I have control over. I've already made some considerable investments here, enough to secure a foothold on the black market. In return, my commission is a flat 50% of the profits. That goes for whatever you people dig up there. I'm happy to be of service.
Rodriguez wants to give you half his share, fine. But us? I'm willing to bet there's a cheaper way to get this crap sold. Thanks for the offer, though.
I wouldn't advise that. You'd only be stretching the operation even thinner. Use your head here. Jewels get ground to dust splitting them between so many people.
You ain't gotta worry about us. We got our own way of doing things. We're the ones putting our lives on the line here. Letting you collect on our sweat when all you done is sit in your chair? That sure don't feel right to me.
This is a centuries-old cache worth $1 billion. Who else do you think can fence all that?
I can think of a few people, if I'm being honest. Queen, for one.
You stupid fuck, don't you dare! Don't even think about it!
Forgot she can't find out, huh?
Mr. Raymond. Queen really scares the heck out of you, doesn't she?
I'm not fucking around here. Stick to the contract, or I'll ruin you.
Moron. I never signed any contract with you. Matter of fact, the Esperanza treasure? Never Rodriguez's to bargain with. Keep on shouting, though.
Don't you walk away from me. You have no idea who you're dealing with!
Boss! You called?
It would seem Captain Majima has grown bored of my company. If you don't mind, gentlemen, liven up his visit for me.
Of course, sir. You can always count on us to entertain the guest.
Noah, stay behind me. Time to show our host my gratitude. Appreciate seeing the Pirate King's true colors. Another boring fucking businessman. I expected more from a retinue fit for a royal. That really all you can throw my way? Thought you were the king.
So cool, Captain!
Mark my words. You'll regret making an enemy of me. You've got dark days ahead of you.
After my crew gets done scuttling Mortimer's ass, Tucker leaves with us. Remember what you said? You wouldn't dare impede us.
Huh?
Don't break your word, or I might leak the Esperanza story. Imagine how mad Queen will be. What's stopping me from posting it online?
What?
The whole world could find out. Well, that'd make things hard for you, huh? Before you know it, whole pile gets swiped out from under you. Say goodbye to 50%. You'd be lucky to get a whiff. Could still make something out of this, as long as you ain't too greedy. Just keep sitting in that cushy chair. And stay the hell out of our way. Let's go, Noah.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Apologize, and I'll beat your whole ass off!
Ain't even worth my time.
Ready for a beatdown? I'll teach you some respect.
Pain in the ass.
Hey, nice! There's a treasure chest! Can we go look for it?
Bastard sold me a damn fake. Unbelievable.
Captain, did Jason already tell you what happened?
Nope. Something wrong?
It's a bit difficult to explain, but, well, Masaru... We think Mortimer might have turned him to his side. He's meeting with someone from the Armada right now.
What?
Captain, what? What's going on?
Seems like Mortimer asked Masaru to make sure we take a dive in the Colosseum match. Whether or not he goes through with it, that's to be determined. If Masaru were Yakuza and not a pirate, you can bet he'd lose a finger for this.
But I don't understand.
Masaru's a damn traitor. Never should have trusted him.
You both sound sure about this. Got any proof? There must be something.
We ain't got every detail yet, but Jason said he wanted to talk to you and Noah when you get back. You can find him on the Goromaru.
Damn it. This is serious, huh?
I'll beat your... Apologize, and I might let you go.
Ain't even worth my time.
This place is pirate heaven. This place is pirate heaven.
See her.
Hey, been waiting for you. Masaru's still gone. Safe to say, he doesn't know we're onto him just yet.
You're sure it's all true?
Am I 100% positive? No, I'm not. But I'm fucking 90%, I can tell you that much.
90, huh?
Masaru's somewhere in town right now, with people from Mortimer's outfit. We've got crew keeping an eye on him from a distance. Aside from that, we know this isn't the first time they've talked.
Was it something Masaru did? Made you start suspecting him?
Today, I guess he had this kind of nervous expression on his face. It's a look I only ever saw one other person have before. Mortimer. Spied it on him 7 years ago, when he took Law's offer to sell us out.
That's all we're going on? I don't know. Ain't Masaru earned more than that? Not gonna give your man the benefit of the doubt?
That's just it. I know the guy. Fact is, money has always been his biggest weakness. Everybody's got some greed in him, sure. But he's worse. Believe me. He obsesses over shit he can't afford. When he hasn't got the money, he starts scheming up ways to rip it off. You get what I'm saying? I honestly wish I could think better of the man. But I know if we ignore the warning signs and let him back on the ship, we put all we've worked for in danger. We've got to do what's best for the crew of the Goromaru here.
Look, we ain't gonna set nothing straight just speculating. Someone's gotta talk to Masaru himself. Question is, if he really has cut some kind of deal. What do we do with him? Captain.
So I finally get a captain out of you.
You're sounding kind of scary, Mr. Saejima.
Sorry about that, kid. Back where we're from, Accountability matters.
Somebody betrays the crew, you can't let that go unpunished. Still, we can decide that once we talk to him. Where's he now? Any word?
By the circus tent. Place called Black Amber. Got eyes on every exit, front and back. He's no flight risk. Our people can intercept him if he tries to run. When you're ready, I say we head over there.
Well, welcome back.
Shit, I'm really in the hole here.
Now that was a hell of a thing.
What's up? Masaru still hanging out inside?
He should be. Mortimer's goons just left a couple of minutes ago. Far as we know, he's drinking all by himself in there now. Could be he's waiting so nobody sees him leave together.
Good. Sounds like we picked the perfect time for a heart-to-heart.
Captain, let me go and get his attention.
You got some kind of plan?
He and I go back so long that he's practically my little brother. I don't need a plan. Not with him. We'll play it by ear.
Jason? Captain? Got a funny feeling you're not here by chance.
Mortimer's people suddenly take you out for drinks. Why didn't you invite us along?
They made me an offer. Asked me to throw the match. Said, before our fight in the Pirates' Coliseum comes up, they want me to quietly sabotage the Goromaru's weapons.
This isn't the first time you met with them, is it? God damn it. Why didn't you say anything to us? To me, if nobody else?
'Cause they paid me. Stuffed some cash in my pocket.
Oh, fuck's sake. After everything you and me've been through, the little money's all it takes?
Is what it is. I know I can't go back to the ship again. Clean break. Think I'll find somewhere new. Won't have to deal with me anymore. It was past time for me to move on.
You think you get to walk away that easy? Don't you remember? I asked anybody who wants off to speak up. As I recall, you kept your mouth shut.
Sorry, but things have changed since then.
If you're really set on disappearing on us, I want an explanation.
I haven't got one. That's why I'm disappearing.
Strange thing, serving aboard a ship. All by yourself, sailing the big blue sea. You gotta rely on your mates for pretty much everything. Me and Noah, Shit. All of us been relying on you for a while. And there's been times you put your life in our hands too, right?
Yeah. After this, though, there's no way anyone on the crew would trust me.
Giving you one last order, then. Still got the stones to follow it. So I don't give a damn how pathetic the reason. Tell me why you're going. No harm will come to you. Long as I hear the truth come out of your lips.
And if I choose to disobey that order? If I'd rather let harm come to me instead?
Guess we'll find out together. This here's a captain's job. I'll handle it, Jason. If I end up eating dirt, Masaru's got the right to go free. Hope that motivates you to give it your all.
You're nothing if not inspiring. A worthy captain.
Hey, you sure about this?
Now what kind of talk is that? Thought you of all people respected the chain of command.
Yeah, you're right, Captain. Give him one for me.
I knew you were tough, but you're stronger than last time.
Or maybe you got weaker. Maybe you blunted your edge, dragging yourself around like a dull knife.
Don't mind me interrupting. Mortimer sent me something during the fight.
Huh? What kind of something?
An old video. And it's of you, Masaru. 7 years ago. Conversation you had a few days before Mortimer turned on us. Before the rats sunk our ship. Get up, Masaru. Let's go somewhere we can talk about this. It ain't gonna be the chummiest drink we've had. But I need answers. I need to know what I'm looking at.
A few days back, he sent me the same video. Once I saw it, I knew I couldn't stick around much longer. It's from back then, 7 years ago, when Raymond asked me to sabotage Jason's ship. Make sure that we lost the match.
Mortimer wasn't the only one, huh? All these years, and it could have been you too.
Yeah. He gave me money up front. Called it in advance for a job well done. I figured the right thing to do was tell him to shove it. Screw your money. Should have said that. But it was more than I'd ever seen before. Lots more. While I sat there thinking it over, Raymond took my silence as an understanding. He just left the room. And like that, I had agreed to betray my friends. Figured. Jason's ship was hardly unsinkable, you know what I mean? If we lost, it wouldn't be so big a deal. One match. Nobody would suspect a thing if we happened to come up short. I'd earn a stack of cash for it. What's the harm? So I kept quiet, took Raymond's payment, and went about my business. Only, about 5 days later, I realized how stupid I was being. Call it conscience? Call it, the folly of youth?
Sure. What were you, 30? Youth, he says.
Next day, I gave Raymond his money back. Said, treat it like it never even happened, okay? Thinking back, I'm surprised he didn't just kill me, huh? Especially in those days. The Pirates Coliseum was his baby. That's how he first rose to prominence here.
So wait, hold on. You didn't fix the match after all?
Not technically, I guess. But I never told anyone about the offer he made me either. Jason deserved to hear it from me. Because if he had known...
Yeah, if I'd have known, I might not have gotten so blindsided. I may not be the sharpest guy, but it wouldn't take a genius to realize Law didn't stop at trying to buy off just one member of the crew. Now, who's to say? Maybe I could have seen Mortimer's betrayal coming in time. Could have saved the ship. Could have saved 2 men's lives. Could have saved... I've spent 7 years leashed to that damn island.
Why didn't you try to warn him?
Because of those 5 days. Jason would know I had hesitated. The treasure hunter who showed me the ropes, who treated me like a brother, and I had to think about it? So what if I was too afraid to do it? I was also too afraid to say how close I'd come. And after that, Mortimer turned on us. Jason lost everything, and there was no going back. If he knew I could have done something to prevent it all, and didn't, he'd never forgive me. I was scared, you know? Scared of losing my friend.
Yeah, I was right. This sure ain't our chummiest drink.
Kinda thought running into him again on Rich Island might have been fate. After so long? Bad habit I got. Tend to interpret things however's most convenient. Really, I thought I could keep my secrets buried. Pick up with Jason where we left off, like the old days. Hey, maybe fate actually cuts you a break sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. It's a lousy habit.
However long it took, I appreciate you coming clean, Masaru. That's all, though. I don't have it in me to serve on the same ship as you again. Now do the right thing. Give up your share.
Jason!
Hey, what the hell's the matter with you? The air's clear. You should be able to trust the guy now. More than you did to begin with, even.
What?
Stop and think. This Mortimer prick. Why do you think he sent you that shit after all this time? Huh? Well, ain't it obvious he's trying to blackmail the guy? So what? Masaru, he must have told Mortimer to go fuck himself if he's breaking out the big guns. Walking away meant knowing that his secret would finally be out. Even then, your boy stayed true. That's Mortimer's play here. It's punishment for the man not going along with his scheme. Well, speak up, Masaru.
Yeah, screw your money, I told him. I only took the meeting to buy myself time. Was gonna hoof it after that. Get out before Jason and everybody else saw the video. If you all hadn't found me just now, I probably never would have seen any of you again.
Masaru, you...
Good for us. And now we got the whole story out in the open. Ain't no reason for you to run. He's never gonna sell us out after this whole ordeal. Besides, we're better off with a world-class chef. Can't put a price on what that does for morale. I trust you, Masaru. You got that? With the Goromaru and with my life. How about the rest of you?
I'm sorry, but... it just isn't that easy for me. Maybe someday I'll forgive him, but not now. Not before push comes fully to shove.
Jason, all that happened, I'll never ask for your forgiveness. But even still, I promise that for the rest of my life, I'll try to earn it. For now, though, if you'd let me, I'd love to sail with you again. Very least, until I can claim my share of the treasure.
You just can't quit while you're ahead, can you?
This is Masaru you're talking about, after all. Push come to shove now?
I guess, all said and done, you and I have put an awful lot of time and money into finding this treasure. Kind of guy would I be? Kicking you out when we're so close.
Thanks for that one, Noah. And I'm, sorry for what I put your dad through. You know?
You old guys sure hold on to things for a long time.
All right, good to go now? Listen up, people. After all the time he's made us waste, we owe Mortimer an ass-kicking. Let's make it one for the history books. Everybody with me? Aye, aye, Captain!
Captain, sorry again for all the trouble, I mean. I swear from here on, I'll work extra hard to make up for it and earn my place. Feels like I found new inner strength. Gourmet meals, that's what I'm talking about.
That's it? How about fighting strength?
Well, whatever. See you on the Goromaru. Count on me. Up and away, Captain.
I'm happy, Captain. Masaru's part of the gang.
Sorry won't help.
Pain in the ass.
Bastard soul damn fake. Unbelievable.
Welcome back, Captain Majima. Now, what can I help you with? Wonderful! Then the long-awaited showdown can begin at last. Madlantis will be on its feet for this, I'm certain. Best of luck to your ship.
Thanks.
Ladies and pickaroos, this is it! The showdown! Captain Majima and the Goromaru in one corner, and in the other, head of the Mortimer Armada himself, Commodore Mortimer!
Now hear this, dogs. Stand at the ready. Today you fight to defend Madlantis. These Yakuza and their cronies challenge our way of life. Give them no quarter! Aye, aye!
Ready for this, Jason? The Goromaru's got Mortimer outgunned this time. And 7 years of debt to collect on. I'll give you my word, he'll pay you back with serious interest.
You said it. I never been more ready.
Yeah, by your orders, Captain.
Anchors away! Goromaru!
The battle is about to begin! Last call! Has everyone placed their bets? Raise the stakes and show your allegiance with Koi! The Pirates Coliseum begins its dreaded countdown! 10 seconds left! 5 seconds! 3, 2, 1!
Yeah!
We can do this, Captain!
That all you got? Charge!
To the sharks!
End of the line, Mortimer.
Damn it, this is impossible. You're nothing but gutter rats. You know that?
Is that so? Hell of a way to greet old comrades.
Yeah, how long we go back? Where's the love gone? It's like you don't even care.
Jason? Masaru?
Hey, Mortimer. Why'd you really betray my dad? In the Pirates' Coliseum, you were all fighting on the same side. It just doesn't make any sense to me. What made you double-cross your own crew?
You know, I don't remember.
You know what that did to Jason. He lost nearly everything because of it. His ship and his crew. Even his hope of curing Noah with that treasure. Tell it true. Did you ever stop and think what you were doing? How many lives you might have wrecked?
Who's to say?
Nobody chooses the wrong path. They just hit a bump in the road. You hit your bump, and before you knew it, you were walking someplace you never meant to go. Then, there was no way to turn back.
Even if that were true, then what?
Then you and me, line between us is paper thin. 7 years ago, if I'd been a tiny bit greedier, you'd be standing here and I'd be on my knees.
Oh, Masaru. Do you want to know the reason? Why I took Raymond's deal back then? He told me that you'd already sold out Jason first. Guess he got me, huh? After that, I didn't feel a shred of guilt. But time brought the truth to light. I'd been the only one of us to turn my coat after all, it seems.
Should I say sorry?
No. There would be no point to it now. Nor to much of anything anymore.
Well, blow me down. Never thought I'd hear you sounding so small, Mortimer.
Is that right? Well, so it goes. Perhaps it's my true colors.
Jason, your call. You want to settle the score?
Forget it. I don't care anymore. Maybe I finally drowned all that pain back at Dunghill. Doing what needs doing now, it just means I'd have to rip those wounds open all over again. I can't do it anymore. I'm too damn old.
In that case, how's about you get that bounty on our heads called off? That ought to make things right. Sound like a fair deal?
Aye. I'll take it. You and your men can go in peace from here on.
You disgrace yourself, Commodore. You disgrace us all, cutting deals to save your skin.
What the hell did you do? You maniac!
Raymond Law's decree is clear, Commodore. The Coliseum knows only two outcomes: victory or death. No one bargains his way out of fate.
Only appropriate. This is a blood sport, after all. We can hardly fail to deliver on that promise. The audience would never forgive us. The Coliseum has a certain philosophy it's obligated to uphold. Am I wrong?
Not at all. You do show some cunning, occasionally.
Will wonders never cease? To your health.
Yo, been waiting on you.
You really believe we can pass in one piece? We're still at the utter mercy of their cannons, are we not?
I'd put our odds somewhere around 50-50. Yeah, maybe 60-40. Don't forget, we're Madlantis' champions now. Law promised us safe passage after we won. He sinks us now, how's that gonna look? Guy's a hard ass, but he still answers to the people. And besides, if he wants his piece of the Esperanza treasure, we gotta find it for him.
I suppose there's some sense to that argument. It's true Raymond would gain little from killing us. There's far more he stands to lose, in fact.
See? I may not remember much, but I can damn sure work out some greedy prick's playbook. Maybe it's something I was born with.
Just like a real Yakuza!
Ha! Pirate Yakuza.
Whatever you say. If there's nothing else, shall we go? I confess I've been so apprehensive over this voyage, it's given me indigestion.
We've been waiting for you.
Hey, Captain. Good to have you back, bro.
Oh!
Captain. Yeah. Snuck in, did you?
Wasn't hard, if I'm being honest. Your crew has their hands full, getting ready to set sail.
We got places to be. Hoping to stow away?
Oh, please. Actually, the Queen is concerned. You don't seem to be taking her seriously. Nele Island's been abuzz with discovery lately. So tell me, why haven't you reported in with her?
Huh? Naomi?
Who raised you? Knock before you come in a room.
I know that. I didn't knock for a good reason.
Huh?
I could tell somebody tried to sneak on board. Came to see if it was a bad guy.
And if it was, he'd signal Masaru and me. We'd jump to the captain's defense, subdue any intruder.
Upstanding conduct.
I've outstayed my welcome. One last thing, and I'll be on my way.
What's that?
On Queen Michelle's authority, any news of the Esperanza treasure is to be relayed to her without delay. In her own words, betrayal will be met with death. Was that clear?
And who's betraying what exactly?
We consider you and your crew dear associates of ours. But as they say, great love yields to greater contempt.
Naomi, that's a hell of a thing to say to family. Your brother's right there.
What's there to worry about? So long as you stay true, you'll be fine. Queen Michelle. She walks among Europe's highest social echelon with great privilege. I sincerely hope you understand that. Her confederates are people of tremendous power and pedigree. Even in the underworld, the influence she wields could crush Raymond Law and his ilk. Nothing good comes from upsetting a woman so well loved. Particularly here, we're a colony of soldier ants serving at the whim of our queen. If you rile her, prepare for the swarm.
We'd have to be out of our minds to betray somebody like that.
Naomi, do you want to come with us to Nele Island?
Sorry, Noah. I'm not confident about your odds of leaving Madlantis in one piece, to be perfectly frank. I know there's nothing I could say to stop you, but Noah's going to need someone who can actually keep him safe.
I hear you.
Sejima here. Madlantis cannons are keeping still for now. Goromaru's clear. Steady as she goes.
Minami here. East side cannons are looking good.
Nishida, reporting the same. I think Law might really be true to his word.
Good. Thanks for keeping watch. Man your post till the Goromaru's out of the cave, then rendezvous with us. We'll see you soon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Better not waste my time, boys. Cheers. Before long, we'll all be off to the races.
Shouldn't be too much further.
Anchors away!
So, Rodriguez and Shigaki now. Hope they're both ready to get a move on. Probably on pins and needles, knowing how long they've been waiting for us.
It ain't us they've been waiting for. It's Tucker.
Yeah. By now, they must have found this village of heretics we need.
And once we pull our info together, the treasure of the Esperanza makes its grand entrance.
Oh, we're almost there, aren't we?
I think we may be, kid. Gotta say, hard to believe it took a giant team of criminals to get us to this point.
Listen, I don't want to get your hopes up, okay? But if this thing really has some magic elixir or whatever, I swear we're gonna use it to get your lungs working, all right?
It's supposed to be 200 years old, isn't it, Dad? That's nice, but should I really drink something like that?
Don't worry. I'll try a swig first, okay?
Majima.
Yeah.
Nele Island's geography is by and large irrelevant to us. What's of sole importance is one location. Our heretics' village, discovered 2 centuries ago.
And if we can provide you with that, you'll be able to pinpoint the spot we're looking for?
That's correct. I'd like to be absolutely clear, however, that my share is 10%. Captain Majima guaranteed me that.
Yep, that's the deal.
I'm curious. Once we get to the village, what is it you're planning to use to guide you to the treasure? Let me guess. Walk west 100 paces from the outer edge, something like that?
Now, is it necessary I divulge this?
Essential.
Why?
Rodriguez could pull a fast one. What if he lies about where the village is? Say he watches your moves, then he takes the rest of the Haku to the real spot to fish it up themselves.
Slow down. What happens if Tucker's the one who tries something funny? Even if I lead you there, we'd come up empty-handed, and I'd be holding the bag. Then, good old Tucker and all you Yakuza slip away, having a fine time laughing it up while you screw us over.
You guys really ought to work through these issues.
Hey, cut this shit out. The treasure's ours if we just cooperate for one more day. Can we back off each other's throats?
Long as we keep everything on the up and up, there's no problem here.
If anyone is less than forthright, however, this entire enterprise collapses. After which, suspicion will tear the lot of us apart. Now, are you willing to play for the team?
All right. Looks like it's on me to arbitrate this little dispute.
Arbo, what? What's that mean?
Means everybody lays the cards down, then I go hunting for the loot. But if I get to where X is supposed to mark the spot and find out it don't, I come back for Pinky's. Tucker's and Rodriguez's. You both know I'm serious.
Not to be a dick about this, but why not just say you'll kill them? If it meant keeping $1 billion treasure all to myself, I should be willing to lose a finger.
Think so, do you? I guess I'll have to chop off another each day till we're square. First day will be the pinky on the left hand. Once that's gone, you'll never be able to grip a knife with full strength again. But hey, I'll just hire somebody to cut my food for me, you might say. Okay. Next day, we do the ring finger. Aw, there goes the place you keep your wedding band. I'll explain it to your old lady if you want.
Stop it. There's no need for all this.
Day after that comes the middle finger. Now, Yakuza customs, you never go past that to the thumb or the index. Kind of a courtesy. Make sure you can still feed yourself. So anyway, that means on day 4, we start with the pinky on the right hand.
You've made your point. Can we move on already?
And once I'm done with fingers, well, that's when we get to toes. One day, one digit. I'll chop 'em off till there ain't nothing left to chop. We only leave the island when we're rich or we're dead. How's that sound to you? Ready to start playing nice? No more secrets or skullduggerin'?
Yes, damn it. I swear to you, all right?
Feels like you still might be weighing your odds here, Rodriguez?
I'm just tired. Been on this hunt for too damn long. I won't let any more of my life slip away on this thing. Take a good look. You want the village? There it is.
Sure about that? That's it exactly?
Cut my fingers off if you don't believe me. My answer will stay the same. Right there's where we're going.
Your turn then, Tucker.
If that's so, the Esperanza treasure would be... somewhere between the 2 points you can see here. Along this area of the coastline, there's meant to be a secret cave which only reveals itself at low tide. Supposedly, anyway.
Supposedly? But all of a sudden you ain't sure?
Don't start badgering me. You know full well this information is from a journal 2 centuries old, don't you? Even in the best of circumstances, mint condition and laid bare before us on this very table, the written record of a single man is never beyond the follies of memory and hyperbole.
Now that Rodriguez has showed you his, you're willing to admit yours wasn't everything you'd said it'd be, huh?
I've given you an earnest account, the whole truth and nothing but. Fetch me a Bible and I'll swear on it. All that's left is to see where it leads us.
Suits me. To the Goromara fellas? I've been dying to take a trip to the coast.
Captain!
Yeah. Yeah.
Captain.
Yeah.
Captain, a moment. Going by the journal, this may indeed be what we've been looking for. During low tide, the secret cave should present itself somewhere around here.
Just how big is the entrance to this thing supposed to be?
According to the journal, it's apparently about 4 meters in diameter. Just large enough to stand out. But I doubt it'll be tremendously visible. Wouldn't be a secret cave otherwise, would it?
Thought it was supposed to be some kind of cave.
Perhaps the mouth has been obstructed over the last 2 centuries?
Hey, you being straight with us here, ain't you? If I catch you lying, you know what'll happen.
What? God's sake. You mean that wasn't just something you said to keep Rodriguez in line? You would really mutilate an old man, wouldn't you, you barbarian?
Try me. You'll find out all right.
I promise you that we're getting close. There, Captain. If I may. Might I suggest you fire the ship's cannons at that boulder? I have an inkling we may just find something over that way.
Fine. Let's give them what they want, boys! Come on, let's go! Ready? Aim! Fire!
Captain, what did I tell you? Take a look at that! There! That could very well be our cave ahead.
Does seem like there's something there. Wait a sec! Over there!
Tentacles incoming, Captain! That's the Wrigley fucker that wrecked our ship! I think we woke it up when we blew the rock! It looks angry!
Jason! Hard to port! Goromaru! Ready the cannons!
Captain, my grandpa beat one of these things back in the day. I'm sure we can too!
That's the spirit! Come on then!
We can do this, Captain! Captain! Aim for the tentacles!
That all you got? How about that? Not bad, Lord.
The eyes, Captain! Go for the eyes!
Fully charged! Blown to misery! Not bad for an old sea dog. That all you got? You're not ready for this. Fully charged! Did we get it? Noah! Over here, prick! Cut a pinky off today after all!
Let him go! Captain!
Why, it's nice, they said. No way you get eaten by a giant squid. Sure is a hell of a way to die. I think I'm into it. All right, asshole. It's payback time! Here it comes!
Captain! You awake?
Yo. Did I beat that squid?
Yeah, you were awesome, Captain. But I think you'll want to get up now.
Huh?
We found the cave with the Esperanza treasure! There's no time to nap. We need our captain to lead the way!
We're sure it's the right place?
Absolutely, Captain. There it is. Exactly as the journal describes.
That means we're really at the end, ain't we? Nothing left to stop us. Let's move! The treasure of the Esperanza's waiting!